Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to you. How about some shot by smoker, that's book of thumb. The Mount Top House as a good minister, well, peace, say, so full of good, shalom. It's brother Karatazar, the camp at so why they rock in. It's going to be a quick edification. Hell does not exist in the underworld. Hell is a condition when you're going through temptation. So I'm going to bring this right here. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. So when you get in this truth, you know this truth ain't no straight road. It ain't no pretty road. It's a long road. Full of pain. It's gonna have some potholes, detours, cracks, and all that. Ain't gonna be pretty straightforward. It's gonna be some obstacles that you're gonna have to overcome by yourself. And people like that with this Christianity doctrine and other religions doctrine, they believe the same thing as hell. Hell, there's an underground hell if you don't obey the Lord. And when they die, they say when you die, the Lord can send you to hell, and there are people that are willing to go to hell, because they believe in that madness, that BS doctrine, which is going off, And I remember years ago, a person was like, are we going to go to hell or heaven? And I said, we're going to go to heaven, because there's no such thing as hell, And the person tried to correct me. So I don't know where that person is at right now, but I vaguely remember. This is the point right here. This is the whole point that cuts out the hell doctrine. And whenever you read it somewhere like in Revelation 20 or something like that, somewhere in the 20 or 21 or 22, between 21 and 20, somewhere like that. Let me get that real quick. Like a 5K 20, okay. This is it right here, Revelation 20:14. And the death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. So that doesn't mean that there's an underground hell, The lake of fire was it's that nuclear missile, it's the nuclear fire, that brimstone. Whenever you hear the brimstone, they have a term. Like if you look at the periodic table in school or wherever you at, or you look on YouTube or Google, it's the sulfur. Sulfur and brimstone are the same. In the new version of the Bible, it tells you sulfur. So that's what the Lord used to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, when he told Lot and his family to go and not to look back, and Lot's wife looked back and she became the pillar of salt, because the nuclear fire is so bright, it just pierced to everything, it just burns everything. But this is it right here. Ecclesiastes 12:7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, so the dust, And when you read somewhere in Genesis, the Lord, it tells you that the Lord created a man from the dirt, the dust from the earth, You know what I'm saying? And when the person dies, the body turns into a dust. It decomposes and turns to a dust. And the spirit shall return unto power who gave it. So Satan, the devil, did not give you a spirit. Only the Heavenly Father did. And that's where it's going to return. And that's what's going to happen. Death is nothing but a transportation for a soul. You're going to go back to the Heavenly Father. You're going back to the Heavenly Father. That's what it is. You're going back to the Heavenly Father. And that just cuts it right there. Now there's some other scriptures too, like I just put up lake of fire. Let's see. Yeah, it just shows you a lake of fire, you know. But that doesn't mean that, like I said, you know, like brother said, like begin with the elder apostles. There's no such thing as underground hell. That's that Esau madness doctrine to control people. You know, that's not what the Heavenly Father said. That's not what he mean. Okay, the Heavenly Father created spirit, so the spirit is gonna go to the Heavenly Father. You know. And once you die, however you die, that's your judgment, you know? That's your judgment. And that's up to the Heavenly Father you're going to be chilling, you know? You're going to be at rest, you know? You're going to be at rest. Because if you had a spirit, there's no such thing as death. Because, again, Yahushua conquered death. Okay, he conquered down. Yahushua was praying to the Heavenly Father to take the cup, to take that cup away, you know, because Satan was trying to get him to back out, you know. But then again, the Lord didn't answer his prayers because the Lord wanted him to go through it. So, yeah, same thing to us right now. So basically, whatever happens to Yahushua happens to Israel, beginning with the elect, you know. It happens to the world because Yahushua is life. Yahushua is the light. Yahushua is life, okay? He's a son of man. He's a son of power, you know? He's the right hand of the Heavenly Father's right hand, okay? He's the second mightiest power in the whole world. So, you know, so there's no such thing as hell underground, you know? So you gotta be careful who you let other people outside this truth read the Bible to you. You know, preferably you have the brothers read the Bible to you and you read it for yourself too. You know, or if you can't remember the scripture, you can type it up and paraphrase it and it'll tell you. So, you know, instead to show that self-approved. So you studying is you showing the Lord that you're serious about this. So yeah. Hopefully this is edified. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shemel, Shabbat, Shema, Krikadesh, Bakatham, double honor to Apostle, as good minister, well, peace, salutations, hopefully, like wisdom. With that, it's your brother Karazai at the SLYDY camp, where you need to branch a great millstone. With that, till I tune in next time, I want to say, Shalom.